All right. Welcome to Daytona International Speedway, qualifying underway for the Frisbie Racing Truck Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing Leagues. Waiting for some of our competitors to get out on track as the clock just started. We got in here pretty quick today. Got a few guys heading out. Quinn Newton, Casey Graves, Ian Montrose, Daddy Dave Hoytsma. 4 trucks rolling. Not wasting any time to get out there. A few more heading out now. Cody Brown, J.R. Deal, Zach Margison. Going to have a lot of different paint schemes tonight as we are switching it up. It's meme week here in Sidewinder Racing Leagues, week 4. So we have a bunch of guys in legacy Silverado trucks, not the normal trucks we run. That's the curveball this week for the Truck Series Meme Week. Been doing a lot of crazy combinations this week. We've done some Monza racing. A couple of different series ran that. We did some off-road jumpy truck stuff in the Dirt Street Stock series. That was a good time. Martinsville, that whole track is a meme. So Tuesday night was quite the meme. And here we are. We've made it to Thursday. Still 6 races to go in Meme Week. Well, 5. 5 races to go in Meme Week. 6 if you count the night. Lucas starts his first time lap. Margison coming to start his. Casey Graves, he was one of the first ones out, so ought to be one of the first ones to put a time down for us. Looks like he's running it up high on lap 1. I suspect we'll see just about everybody do the high line lap 1. I don't think these trucks are going to be a lap 1 quick time setter. Daddy Dave's down low in lap 1, so we'll find out. Daddy Dave indeed thinks he can run at bottom on lap 1 and get a time. So that'll be a good measuring stick to see if the 79 puts down a heater. The benchmark's going to be a 50.430 for Daddy Dave. On the board, Montrose and Newton half seconds slower. They ran up high, as did Casey Graves. Seems everyone that ran high is going to be about a half second off of Daddy Dave's time. Cody Brown, a Mountain Dew truck. Remember painting that? That was a good time. Little Darrell Waltrip look to it. Kenny Frisbie goes to the top of the charts. I'm assuming he ran low lap 1. TJ Floyd right there in 3rd, so I believe the top 3 trucks ran low lap 1. Everybody's going to make the race here today. Not enough trucks to kick anybody out. Casey Graves, first one to complete both laps and go to the top. As he passes those guys that ran low, as does Lucas. Lucas jumps up to the top spot. J.R. Deal clocks in 2nd, his number 9. Now Garrett Wolfenbarger and Bradley Wilson go up to the top 5. Zach Margison joins them. As those trucks that did fast laps on lap 1 tick down the board all the way down to 9th so far. Mike Edwards jumps in 7th. Oh my gosh, what is he driving? We did ugly car night for Mike Edwards there. John Deckert clocks in 10th. Brad Wilson's on his 2nd lap. Him and Wolfenbarger both went lap 1 low, I believe. I don't think they're going to pick up on lap 2, but we'll keep an eye on them just to see. Wolfenbarger slower, as is Brad Wilson. No, Wilson went about the same. Like almost identical lap time. Corey Deal the 44, it's pink truck. Got rainbows on it, kittens on it. Not adorable, Corey. Corey goes to 7th. 18 trucks to put a lap down. Andrew Beach goes 14th. Carson Bechtel 17th. Matt Benke 19th and jumps off the track when I go to show him. Jeremy Scherer is not going to make it around. Last 15 seconds ticking off of qualifying here. All the trucks will make the race. We got 25 trucks here tonight. More like cutie. Oh, heavens. And that's going to do it for qualifying. Lucas Weissman is going to be your pole sitter in the 97. We head into our race. Front row will be Lucas Weissman, Garrett Wolfenbarger. Those two have had quite a story to start season 11 off. I expect it to continue here tonight. It's been quite the entertaining rivalry, should we say.
Okay, everybody. It's meme week here. Pickup Cup at Daytona. You get one faster pair. The yellow line rule is in effect. Let's try to have a fun time tonight. Good luck. Oh, yeah. Restarts on green like usual. Pretty much all the same rules. It's meme week and you get a faster pair. Have fun.
You get a faster pair tonight. Nice. Lucas, DG up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hi.
Hi. Well, we're out on the front row here. These old legacy trucks. Did you have an idea you were going to be good in these, or did that surprise you?
I did what Blake told me last time we did Xfinity qualifying, and it worked in this. So
there you go. Thanks, Blake. All right, we got 26 trucks here tonight. How do you think this race is going to go down? Are the legacy trucks good to push in? Have you got draft practice in these?
They're pretty similar to the normal trucks, I would say. They sound a lot cooler, and the back end lifts up a little bit easier. So that's the main difference.
Higher chance for blowovers, what you're saying?
Yeah.
10-4. Well, we hope one's not you, but we'll see what happens. You got Wolfenbarger, your new rival, right outside here. How's that going to go down?
I don't know. He got a win this week, so maybe he's feeling a little bit better. I'm hoping.
Blake got another win. You need to catch up.
Yeah, it's stupid twerk.
All right. Well, we'll see if you can catch up to Blake here and put him back in his place.
Yep, I'm gonna try.
Good luck. Lucas Weissman in the 97 starting on pole. Let's get our starting lineup going, presented by our friends at Labor 12. Awesome rock band out of Lubbock, Texas. If you haven't checked them out yet, you're doing yourself a disservice because they are awesome. Lucas Weissman on pole in the 97 Labor 12 Chevy. They're all going to be Chevy, so I'm going to stop saying that. Garrett Wolfenbarger, Shenandoah Shine truck starts second. Zach Martin, the Gamer Sup Chevy, starts in third. I thought I was going to stop saying it, then I can't. Brad Wilson, Shenandoah Shine 51, starts in fourth. J.R. Deal in the UNC truck starts in the fifth spot. Casey Graves, the number 4 Zaxby's truck, in sixth. Corey Deal, the 44 Kittens and Rainbows truck, starts in seventh. Mike Edwards, and I think that's Teletubbies, and who knows what else is going on that truck. He'll start in the eighth spot. Cody Brown in the Mountain Dew throwback starts in the ninth spot. Kenny Frisbie, the Wanted Goons high-rise truck, starts in 10th. John Neckridge, another Wanted Goons truck, starts in 11th. Daddy Dave, the black and lime green Labor 12 truck, starts in 12th. Cliff Mullins in this Curly's Gun Rack throwback truck starts in 13th. Andrew Beach in the Side Pipes truck starts in 14th. Ian Montrose, I can't even tell, Dirty Mo Medium maybe on that truck. He'll start alongside TJ Floyd. He's got a nice looking throwback airplane type paint scheme on that thing. It looks pretty cool. We'll have to get you a side look here in a bit. Carson Bechtel in the high-rise Chevy starts in 17th. Quinn Newton, the 712 brakes Chevy, starts in 18th. I said it right. Holly New Year's. Matt Benke in the Free Neo Texaco truck starts in 19th. And if you know anything about the story, God, that's funny. Travis Martin's going to start in 20th in the Coors Light truck. Jeremy Clapper-Newell starts 21st. And it appears he also has a Coors Light. Okay, so we're showing Travis over there in the blue truck. Maybe. I can't tell. Then Clapper-Newell. Then Bill Rivard. And he's in the Monster truck. Ashton Sackwell blinking in and out back there. The ITC truck starting 23rd. Jeremy Scherer in the Cree on the front. He'll start 25th. And Will Asherbranner, the Bold Rock Chevrolet, starts in 26th. Sackwell having some connection issues back there. Well, all right. There's our 26 trucks here for tonight's race. I believe one truck did fall out. Thanks, Labor 12, for the awesome starting lineup tunes. We appreciate you so much. Calm before the storm. We're going to turn them loose for 70 laps here at Daytona. It is smooth Daytona, as you can tell by it being nighttime. You don't have to worry about them bumping all around. That's next week. We're going to get them the new trucks on old Daytona next week. This week we got the old trucks on new Daytona. Neo goes to the back like normal. Green flag is out at Daytona Beach. We are underway here. It's a beautiful August night in Daytona. So far, so good. Everyone getting these things up to speed. Ashton Sackwell still having a blink fest back there in the back. Like Wolfenbarger and teammate Brad Wilson are going to get this outside line figured out. They got Casey Graves pushing from behind the Zaxby's truck. It's quite difficult to get used to all these paint schemes. Everyone has a new paint scheme tonight due to the old trucks. And not very many people pick the same paint scheme they normally run and just put it on a new truck. I think Will Ashburner is the only one that did that for me. And first lap goes to Wolfenbarger in 32. Lucas Huisman, Zach Martinson on the inside line. Zach's got his teammate JR Deal behind him. Mike Edwards. He'll be really easy to spot tonight in that yellow, lime green, red, blue 14 with eyeballs on the headlights. Crudely drawn on there. Goodness gracious, that's terrifying. Wolfenbarger and Wilson not afraid to push in the corners. It's keeping them right on the outside, even though I think they'll go a long way around on that top side. A lot of these trucks buffering side to side. They aren't the easiest things to keep in line, especially when you're trying to keep lined up with the truck in front of you. Can make you a little inconsistent and bounce around side to side. 2 laps complete. I am damn impressed. As we go along, the patience will wear thin and they'll stop playing nice. If you're new to our leagues, check us out at dgsracing.com. You can check out all of our 11 leagues. It's 32. Wolfenbarger clears to the inside, gets in front of Hoytsma. Now Graves pushing Wilson in the corner. You saw the 51 jump sideways. The Shenandoah Shine trucks leading both lines, controlling the race. Better than that cluster of a race last night. It was kind of messy last night. Oh, we did make it to lap 5 last night, so there is that. Didn't check out the CTC race last night. CTC Cup Series race at Monza. We made it to lap 5 before we died. It's relatively calm so far. Not too much movement going on. We push the Wolfenbarger truck to lead the inside line. Wilson leads outside. Casey Graves trying to push him down and take the outside lead of the line. I think Wilson's very content to ride right where he is and have those 2 team trucks leading both lines. Early on, that'll work because people will kind of behave. Later you get in the run, that'll get you turned. You had not seen as many cautions under caution as there were last night? That's fair. So 3 different times people drove into the guardrail under caution. It's quite impressive. Quite impressive. See. Special shout out to everyone watching over on the YouTube right now. We got both of them live at the moment. Appreciate everyone watching in both spots. Outside line starting to get a good push. Lucas has gotten up in front of Wilson. Now he's going to try to clear back down in front of Wolfenbarger, but oh, he gets a little push in the corner and gets them all out of shape. That's going to really irritate Lucas, given who that is. Brad Wilson, teammate to Wolfenbarger. There's a lot of beef between the low drag team and the Shenandoah Shine team. That's not going to make Lucas happy at all. Drifts back in that 3rd lane. I don't think anybody's ready to run 3 wide yet. He'll tuck in behind Kenny Frisbie. I'll settle in 10th. Right there alongside John Neckridge and Carson Bechtel. Bunch of the Wanty Goons at the back part of the top 10. Now we're back to Shenandoah Shine trucks leading both lines. All kinds of out of shape is Wolfenbarger. My goodness, that almost sparked one. Lap number 7, 10% of the way into the race. Shout out Diwadi Bem. Oh, we're 4 wide and out of shape. And there it goes. The 4 truck down into the 44 and up into the outside wall. Bad time to have a 4 in your truck as you were at the front of this wreck. And everyone piles in behind. A lot of good brakes back there. You see 4 trucks completely slowed. And they will escape with no damage. Let's go back and watch where that unfolded. Looks like maybe the 51 of Wilson. Gets a little nudge from Graves. Graves gets to the outside, and then I think Wilson didn't like it. Tried to move up, and it went badly. Let's get the drone out and see if we can get a little better dissection of this one. It's going to be loud. Oh my goodness. Graves giving him a little push there. And then, yeah, the 51 comes up to the high lane trying to cut off the 4. Not clear. Goes across the nose of the 4. Then all hell breaks loose. Wilson doesn't fare too badly. The rest of the field fared badly. There is a fast repair tonight. Normally the series does not do fast repairs. 4 trucks definitely going to need one. I'm sure there'll be a few others taken. Wow. So under our first caution of the night. Dirt checking, baby. To check out Corey Deal through there. He makes it sound exciting, so let's go see how Mr. Deal fared. You got some right front damage on that Kittens and Rainbows truck. There he is, sliding sideways. Once he got it contact, he did a really good job of saving that truck. That was impressive. Yeah, your right front is quite tore up on that 44 truck, sir. That looks like a fast repair for sure. Your wheel is pointing in a direction it should not be pointing. It's like Mike Edwards is going to stay out here. Everybody else on the pit lane. We'll have to flip over and check out fast repairs used. I'm sure a lot of people are just taking gas here. $30 required for Corey Deal truck, so he's not taking the fast repair. You lucked out there. Risk for bisque. Risk it for the biscuit. That's quite ballsy pulling into the box, not knowing if it's going to be like 10-second required or 10-minute required. Corey Deal risked it, did not take the fast repair, gets to sit on pit lane for 30 seconds. That's just lucky. Edwards stays out, as we said, in the 14. Wolfenbarger, Margison, J.R. Deal, Kenny Frisbie, your top 5 now. Cody Brown, John Neckrich, as we look to see who's burned fast repairs. Dave Weitzman, the 79 truck, had to burn one. The Labor 12 Monsters truck. I love that idea. Since they have a song called Monsters and make the Labor 12 look like the Monster logo, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He had to burn a fast repair here early on. Let's check our splits, see if anybody in the tail end of the field did as well. Brad Wilson did not. You see he's still torn up on the corner. There's Lucas right behind the 51. That could be interesting conversation. Let's get the driver chat in while we're trying to figure out the fast repairs. Looks like Daddy Dave's the only one that took one. Everyone else is taking the damage repair. There's Asherbrenner. Cliff had some right front damage, I believe, right behind the back tire. Andrew Beach took about a minute of repair. Matt Benke, minute 10. Clapper, minute 30. Here comes Corey Deal off the pit lane. He took a minute 46, including that required 30 seconds. That right front is still all torn to fuck in that 44. That is not going to be very aerodynamically sound at all. Carson Bechtel has rear end damage on the 59. A high-rise fuel truck. Looks like right front damage on that as well. Guess he's trying to save that fast repair till later, but that thing looks, as Cliff Mullins would say, like a wrecked bucket of fuck. Quinn Newton truck. Quinn's truck doesn't look too bad. I don't see much damage on this truck, at least from the angle we got. Casey Graves obviously was very torn up in that. He minute and 46 on the pit lane for repairs. No front end at all on that thing. He probably would be better off taking the fast repair and just intentionally running behind the field. Because the way it is now, he is not going to keep up with the field. He needs to come down and get a fast repair, and I think that's what he has figured out. So he hits the pit lane. Back up front, lights are out on the pace truck, so Graves is going to have to book it. We're about half a lap away from getting the green flag. Casey Graves just now on the pit lane. Probably take that fast repair and head back out. But he's going to be in danger of quickly going a lap down now. There is the fast repair. And down and away. He has a long way to go as the field's in 3 and 4.
That was fast.
You just alt that forward from like 8.
R.I.P.
I was just talking about him too, and then he just. Whoop.
I can't unsee this anymore. I can't look at it.
The Mike Edwards truck. Green flag's back out in the air, and that god-awful creation of Mike Edwards is out front. Edwards, Margison, 10/10 teammates out in front. Wolfenbarger beside Kenny Frisbie. Cody Brown trying to catch up to Frisbie. See where JR Deal goes. That's his teammate on the inside line. See if he tries to cut down in front of Neckrich, and he will. And that leaves the Shenandoah Shine trucks lined up on the top side. I'm sure Brad Wilson doesn't mind everyone getting out of his way. Lucas Hoisman following in there. Coming to complete lap 11 of 70. Here come those Shenandoah Shine trucks. Nobody wanted to work with them. Brad Wilson went from like 15th to 4th as a result. Now JR Deal moved back up to the top line.
Woo.
That was fun.
Back out to the front.
You heard?
Yes, go around, go around, go around.
Corey Deal letting Quinn Newton buy back in the pack. That was for 20th. Looks like everyone's still in the draft. Back to Matt
Well, I
Benke.
thought I was for it too, but apparently not.
These trucks starting to struggle with holding the draft. Bechtel actually has lost the draft now. He's
Yeah,
over
I
a
don't know
second
how bad
behind
it is. I have
Beach.
30 seconds required and like 3 minutes optional. I'm just all tire damage though.
Casey Graves used that fast repair. Now he's hoping for a caution to get back on that lead lap. Or back in the main pack. He's still on the lead lap. He needs to get back in the main pack.
You might want to hook up with Asherbrenner. I don't think he's damaged.
Bechtel has damage. Deal has damage. Quinn Newton looks pretty clean. Asherbrenner we saw slow down enough. He's not damaged. Up front, the Shenandoah Shine trucks and Lucas Hoyson have gone to the bottom line, and Mike Edwards has moved to the top. Now Lucas jumps up in front of Edwards, leaves the Shine boys on the inside line. It's two pretty strong SRL contenders there. Both in the top 5 all-time in SRL wins, Mike Edwards and Lucas Hoisman. Cody Brown, the 17, made his way up into the top 5. His teammate Margison on his outside. Margison has teammate Deal behind him. Lap 14 complete of 70. Mike Edwards did not pit under that caution that we got, so first one we're going to see need fuel if we go green will be that 14 truck currently in 5th spot. Man, all these different paint jobs this week are throwing me for a loop. It's a good thing the numbers are showing up good. towards the back. We got 17 in this lead pack. And then we got towards the back Quinn Newton leading this second pack. His truck's pretty clean. They're not even all single file. They're all going every which way. Asher Brenner and Matt Benke up high. Along with Bechtel. They need to get that sorted and try to get things single file. Casey Graves is 29 seconds behind that group. 37 seconds behind the leader. He's about 10 seconds from going a lap down. That means as he comes out of turn number 4 onto the front section. We got the lead pack coming through 3 and 4. Casey Graves is going to be a lap down in a hurry, but he should then be able to hang on to the pack and try to stay the first truck 1 lap down. Makes their way out of turn number 2 and down the backstretch here at Daytona Beach. Wolfenbarger continues to lead with the push from his teammate on the inside line. Hoytsma and 14 of Edwards on the high line with Margison. We've got 3 10-10s trucks plus Lucas Hoytsma lined up on that top. TJ Floyd making his way into the top 10. Just ahead of, I believe that's Clapper Newell. Checking on Travis Martin. I think he's trying to play things cool here early in the race. I can't tell what he even has on his truck, but it is that blue one. Let's can go on board with Scherer and look ahead. Some kind of like Pepe Luigi thing going on. It's the last truck in the lead pack. Jeremy Scherer, then Travis Martin, Andrew Beach. You got Dave Hoytsma, Cliff Mullins, Ian Montrose. Montrose is looking at a very torn up Clapper Newell back end. Those mountains have been crinkled. One damaged beer can there. When we get up into the top 10. 5 trucks up high. Edwards, the one truck that has the least fuel, is up in the high lane, which means he's going the longest distance as well. Last pit stop, most trucks came down and took fuel. Oof, Margison getting down the hill quite a bit there. Scared me. Mikey is typing in chat while driving. And it's Clapper Newell diving down into the flat and then back up into the track. Fortunately, no one around them. Plenty of room to do that. There they are catching Casey Graves. He has opted to go to the top, which is very gentlemanly of him because the strategy that'll help him most is to hang the bottom. Make everyone go around him. That's the best way to hang on to the draft, but he has opted for the top line. Hopefully he can find a home here. Hang on to the lead pack's draft. Everyone skirts by the 4 Zaxby's machine. It's Cliff Mullins, Dave Hoytsma, Andrew Beach. Completed 20, 50 to go. I think we should go hang out with our in-race reporter, the 71 of Andrew Beach. Andrew, DG, copy?
Yeah.
Looks like we're just hanging out, cruising right now, trying to get to the latter stages of the race. How is it out there so far?
Truck feels pretty good. This is the first time that I have driven this since, I want to say, is late 19 or maybe early 20. So, truck feels good for no practice time, really. Just riding around like you said.
What's the fuel window looking like, sir?
24 I've got Trenton spotting, and he's just sitting here while I'm trying to talk, going, "Blah!" He's trying to mess with me.
10-4. Well, looks like so far so good for the 71 trucks. Clean so far, and we'll see if you can keep it that way to the end.
We'll do our best here. Hopefully.
Oops. I cut you off. Go ahead.
I said hopefully it's a good show for everybody.
10-4. It should be by the end. We gotta get to that point.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Andrew Beach, always a good time. I knew he was kind of in a cruising situation, so he wouldn't mind chatting with us. Got a fuel number there of about 22 to 25. Mike Edwards is sitting on 23 in that 14 truck. Of course, we had the caution for him, so maybe got an extra lap or two. But it should be any time now. That Mike Edwards truck's going to need to come down and get fuel. And he's on the high line, so that could be a hell of a mess. Tell you, that second pack's not losing as much ground as you would think it might. Quinn Newton must be pretty good in that 88 truck. Now they've gotten it single file, and they are still not even halfway to being a lap down, so they're doing pretty good hanging on to it here. Is this outside trying to mount a charge here? I think briefly Hoistman had gotten up alongside the 32 all the way, but so far that inside line of Wilson and Wolfenbarger proving too much for that outside line. Again, 17 trucks in this lead pack. All the way back to 17th place, Jeremy Scherer, plus the 4 of Casey Graves has held on to this group. So he is the first truck one lap down, hoping for a yellow to get back on the lead lap. See the inside surge ahead. Now Cody Brown's looking to the inside of the 51, thought better of it. He was right on that bumper for a moment. 17 truck stuck the nose in there. Such an old school paint. I love that look for the Mountain Dew truck. Wow, Clapperdoodle all the way down on the apron once again. It's crinkled up beer can.
Get slow, Lucas. I gotta cook.
There's the 14 saying he's got to get down.
But it's not pitting time yet.
Martison's teammate's going to let him in. Edwards gonna have no friends here. Because nobody else stayed out but him, so no one has the strategy he's about to be on. He's about to be in that Casey Graves situation with a clean truck and no help.
I got 4.1 right now.
Gotcha. I'll go with you.
Hoytson's gonna go with him. It's a kind gesture. Hoytsman doesn't have to go with him, but I think he wants to. A little jostling further back. Monster Labor 12 truck trying to get down to the bottom. Got Cliff Mullins, Kenny Frisbie up high, and Andrew Beach now. There's a lot of the front end of the pack got single file. The back end started jostling around. Now Frisbee's gotten down. Mullins trying to find a hole perhaps, or get pushed by the 71 and move forward. To hell with a hole. We're at lap 18 since the pit stops for this lead pack. We heard Beach say 22 to 25. We do get halfway points at the end of lap 35. Who's that way down the backstretch? Someone spun around down there. It's like Kenny Frisbie in the
I
11.
got bumped it down to you, into you.
And Cliff Mullins gets into the 99. Kenny Frisbie on his
Rear wheels are
inside.
off the ground.
Oh my gosh, they get
Wow,
into Kenny
that wasn't
Frisbie.
my fault.
And there
I was
is
on
our
the
second
track for
caution.
fucking 20 seconds. He couldn't see you, and I wasn't able to call it out. You pulled up right in front of us. That was so dumb.
Frisbee
Sorry,
is-
Corey. I tried to get to my button, but I was muted. I apologize. I don't know what he was doing.
Takes out that second pack.
Yeah, 20 seconds, normalized row. Cars are coming? Like, come on.
Not a
That is
very,
one of the dumbest things you could probably do.
not a very smart move, to be honest.
Again, I'm sorry, Corey. I tried to get to my button. I couldn't, and I'm sorry. It's on me.
Well, Michael Edwards' day is
Man,
saved.
That's not on you, brother. That's like I'm saying. You stay on the apron. Like, you just stay on the apron.
Correct. Well, Shenandoah Shine 1-2, Cody Brown third, Lucas fourth, and Mike Edwards gets to
Will,
stay
you
top
got power?
5. 'Cause they're going to come down and
Yeah.
fill these things up with
I
fuel.
need the EOL, please.
Ashbrander's truck absolutely junked. Matt Benke destroyed. The free Neo machine is not very freeing of Neo right now.
You gonna make it on field, Mike?
Yeah, I got 0.3. Should be good.
Bechtel torn all to hell. He was in that chase pack. Corey Deal kind of looks like he has the same damage he had before. I think he got to the
Neo
right.
was gone.
He got to the right in time. No, he's turning the wrong way.
Nah, he's still here, live and well. He lives in all of us. It makes you feel any better. Neo died in that last incident.
The irony of free Neo is Neo's free right now. Here comes the pack to top off the tanks. 21 laps since they were last on the pit lane. Should see everybody come down. Be a lot of trucks working on damage that were in that second pack already. One hits the pit lane. Believe we'll lose a few fast repairs here. That second group got pretty torn up. A lot of those trucks were already damaged. Several trucks still sitting on the pit lane. Looks like 4 of them. See if we can get a look. See who's still down there. And Matt Benke got a fresh truck. Bechtel's still fixing damage. Graves gets the lucky dog, and here he comes to service his truck, pick up the fuel he needs. Kenny Frisbie out of the race. Or just sitting on the pit lane and I can't see him, one of the two. It shows his timer going on, but I don't see him on the pit lane. Asherbrenner making his way back out. He's sitting 20th. Looks like that truck had to use the fast repair. Obviously Matt Benke did. And Clapper Newell's back in. Let's check it out. Nope, he's saving his. The mountains are still beat all to hell. Quinn Newton rides 17th. Corey Deal 16th. I believe Corey did take his fast repair. And close in on halfway here. Your toes were facing each other? Yeah. Your truck was pigeon-toed. 44 does burn the fastie. Let's take a look at our fast repairs, see who's burned them. Daddy Dave, who took one in the last wreck, up to 6th, and Corey Deal took one here, as did Benke and Asherbrenner.
All right, John. Tell me how you feel about looking at that telecopy right now.
Gray's
I'm pretty
Bechtel
scared.
took faster pairs. Frisbie took a faster pair.
Dude, when I picked this paint, I did not see the Teletubby with bondage on.
It hurts, man. I'm gonna have nightmares. And I gotta drive to Daytona tomorrow, man. Come on.
It's pretty par for the course for Mike Edwards, let's be honest.
Fortunately, I think it's going to be on my paint in the foreseeable future.
Don't look at your bumper? Okay.
I was gonna pick a team before Kenny made this one for me, shout out. But I was gonna run the Ravens one with Joe Flacco's face on the hood.
What color is the Teletubby? Tinky Winky.
God. Don't look at Mike's bumper?
Thing's got a whip. What in the world?
Now I want to.
Cheers, everybody!
I think we have to at this point. I think we have
I didn't
to.
know Tinky Winky was down like that.
There you go. This is the Teletubby with the bondage we're all talking about. Yikes. You will never unsee that for the rest of your life. That happened. That was a thing. That existed. That's usually when I go, that's enough internet for me today. Three-lap shootout to halfway. Hopefully we can get there on green. But there might be some pushing and shoving. Remember, the leader at halfway gets a bonus point for the playoffs. Green flag back out in the air. We are back to green flag racing. Trucks go full song past our shot there. Now we have 22 trucks running on the lead lap in the lead pack. DJ Floyd up into the top 5. Told you that paint scheme was pretty cool. Oh no, Lucas is out sideways. Is he going to hang on to it? I don't think they are behind him. That's Andrew Beach around in the 71.
I don't know how the hell I saved that right there.
Lucas got turned sideways.
I still thought there was a gap. That's my bad.
Lucas does a hell of a job saving that.
Sorry, Andrew. I couldn't go nowhere. You just stopped.
Quinn Newton in the back of Andrew Beach, and Beach goes head on into the outside wall. Clapper Newell gets tagged into him. I think that'll be a fast repair for Clapper at that point. And Beach grinds to a stop against the wall.
Yeah, they were wrecking up there, and all I did was lit.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. Like, all of a sudden, your butt was in my driver's seat.
Well, back under caution we are for halfway points coming out soon. Might see the back part of the field top off that aren't going to get points. Top 10 will most likely stay out. Those running for the full season anyway. That's my prediction for this.
Slight left rear Lucas, but nothing bad.
Just getting a damage report for the 97. He did brush the wall, but he did, honestly, Lucas did one hell of a job saving that race truck and not tearing up half the field. Pretty fortunate that it's really only Beach and Clapper. There goes Heusman down to work on his damage. It's not going to take the stage points. Probably a good idea to get that damage worked on now. Have to imagine no one's going to pit this second time around. Should have Wolfenberger winning the stage here. Let's have a chat with our stage winners since we have a yellow to do that on. Why not, alright? Wolfie DG in the booth. Got a copy?
I got you.
Well, looks like with the caution here, we're going to pick up the stage win, get an extra point for the playoffs. How we feeling?
Feeling great right now. Got Bradley behind me, and we've just been push, and just trying to block that outside line.
Yeah, you two lined up nose to tail, been pretty solid, but you're going to be side by side for this restart. It's going to be a team orchestrated restart here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick top here and try to get in front of them here. So hopefully we could do that and keep leading this race.
Do we have Mario and Wario as the helmets?
We do. Yeah.
It's pretty fantastic. Just noticed it as we had a close up on your trucks. Yeah. That's great. The twin paint schemes looks like we're in Formula One out there. It looks pretty cool though. It's kind of daunting.
Yeah, Brantley, he's not here tonight, but he made our paints for the race. So he said we're gonna have matching paints for tonight. So I was down with it. Didn't really have a paint, so whatever you threw together, I was down to run. So got these two identical paints besides the numbers. So I think they look pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks nice. You got the red wheels at least, so I can tell you apart from far away, and then yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, have those red wheels.
So you're choosing? You think the inside's going to be the preferred way to go? You two together?
Yeah, I think so. So let me. I gotta choose top real quick. All right.
There you go. We'll see how this team game works out and see if you can maintain the lead there. You're going to have, I believe, Daddy Dave leading the outside line, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Hopefully get a good push here, and Bradley is door slamming me.
Sir, could you please not do that?
Nah, it's fine. I technically own the truck.
Nice. All right, well, good luck, you two.
Yep, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Wolfenbarger and a brief appearance there from Brad Wilson. Chat to Daddy Dave. Say hi to him. I don't want to jinx him, but I'm going to say hi to him. Dave, DG to booth, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, the truck looks great. You're sitting up there in the top 5. How do we feel about the race so far at halfway?
Oh, this is a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, it's fun so far.
10-4. Well, that's the name of the game, so I'm glad we're having some fun, and good luck to you the rest of the way.
Well, thank you, sir.
Daddy Dave back up in his chat. See your points on the side. Wolfenbarger, Wilson, Floyd, Hoytsma, Brown, Edwards, Martin, Margison, Deal, and Mullins picking up points here at the halfway point. We are getting set for the restart, about half a lap away. Field works down the backstretch. See if we see TJ Floyd hanging out anywhere. He might be up in driver chat. Nope, just Clapper and William. No TJ. Can't call it TJ. Sorry, TJ. I was going to ask about your paint scheme. It's kind of cool. We'll have to wait. Ask him some other time. Field rolls through 3 and 4. Getting ever much closer. Getting this race resumed. A lot of the back of the pack use that faster pair now. Dave Hoytsma, Bechtel, Deal, Banky, Graves, Clapper, Newell. A lot of them have been burned up already. Should get that Silverado out of the way and all the other Silverados can get going. And here we go. Pace truck makes that sharp left. Field in the hands of Wolfenbarger and Wilson. Top truck, Wolfenbarger has control. So he's going to try to drop down in front of his teammate, and they get that orchestrated to perfection. TJ Floyd third. Daddy Dave drops down to the bottom. Edwards going to drop down. And we're single file through pretty much the top 10. Cliff Mullins in 10th. Outside JR Deal here. Let's see if the front gets any kind of run built up. No one peeking out of line until Cliff back in 10th. Cliff's losing that spot. It's Quinn Newton on the inside line. Is going to pull ahead. I think we still got one more pit stop to go, so a lot of guys not too eager to put the trucks in bad situations, especially with a lot of these fast repairs burned up. Normally this series is a 0 fast repair series, but tonight, for meme week, they gave him a fast repair for the fun. As well as putting him in the old Silverado. Wolfenbarger, Wilson, Floyd, Hoytsma, Brown, your top 5. Mike Edwards, Travis Martin, Zach Margison, J.R. Deal, Quinn Newton, and Corey Deal, John Neckrich, Carson Bechtel. Mullins continues to drop back. And Casey Graves, Ian Montrose haven't said a lot Oh, Montrose today. I almost forgot he was in this race. Uncharacteristically quiet race so far for Montrose.
She stopped.
Get our driver chat back in here. Top 10 being very well behaved. Cliff Mullins is still leading that outside line. Clapper Newell not wanting to check up so much. I think Clapper wanted to stay in the lead draft, and right now he is outside of it. 22 trucks still running. 2 you can't see. Asherbanner 21st, Beach 22nd. To continue to watch Cliff Mullins try to make up some ground on the outside line. Not making a whole lot of progress. Just kind of stuck there beside Neckridge. See Neckridge and Bechtel. Outside is Mullins, Montrose, Hoytsma, and here comes the fourth. Casey Graves. Andrew Beach, oh my gosh, that truck is beat to shit.
Oh,
Copper 1 and 15 are hooked up. Outside, starting to get enough trucks to make some hay. Mullins is back up into the top 10, running 9th, battling Margison here for 8th. Outside line starting to find his rhythm. Made their way past Travis Martin up to 7th. Next one up is Edwards in 6th. Surprised no one else has jumped on this outside line brigade. 11 laps into this run.
Gotcha. I mean, my bad for getting in you there when I had a check up there. When you had a check up.
All the checkups. But the 99 and 15 have joined this lead pack.
So I was sweating off.
Now we have 20 trucks again in the lead pack.
Yeah, my
The
bad.
2 trucks outside the lead draft are Ashburner and Beach.
Only got back up on that.
Mullins working to take 5th place away from Cody. Cody Brown on 17, Dew truck down on the inside line. Looks like some of these guys are having trouble hanging on to that inside line. A lot of movement. Where this outside line really shines is out of turn 2.
Trying to hand my daughter food.
Hard to tell from this angle, but that's usually where all the ground is made up. Slowly but surely, outside line. Picking them up, putting them down. 4 trucks left to go for that outside group. Getting close to opening up the fuel window. Everybody can make it to the end pretty soon. Seems to have stalled out around 4th or 5th for that outside line. They get ahead of Cody going into 3, and then inside kind of takes it back. So we have 7 trucks building that outside line. There's 13 inside. Only 3 trucks out. Kenny Frisbie, Bill Rivard, and Ashton Tackwell. Ashton never could get his connection working right, so he just went ahead and garaged that truck. Bill Rivard, I don't know why he just yeeted out of 8th place. Kenny Frisbie, we saw his wreck on the backstretch. Cliffs made it up past Daddy Dave now. Montrose must have had to cool the engine for a little bit, and that's why they struggled for a lap or 2, but now they're getting it going again.
Hey William, when I get to you, do you have any major damage, or can I push you?
Push. On back up, please.
Well, Asher and Beach trying to hook up. I don't know if that's going to be helpful to him. The backing up part, I mean. Still out front, Wolfenbarger Wilson. Right on the edge of that pit window opening up. Anywhere between here and lap 20. Or 20 to go. Should see pit stops starting to happen. They could probably go until about 16 to go. Some trucks did come in and top off the tank. They could go another lap or 2. Maybe even 4. .24 to go from Daytona Beach, Florida. Shenandoah Shine Trucks 1 and 2. Wolfenbarger Wilson. TJ Floyd, the independent, runs 3rd. Daddy Dave, low drag machine in 4th. Cody Brown's 10 tenths truck in 5th. Cliff Mullins, C2X machine 6th. Mike Edwards, 10 tenths 7th. Ian Montrose, C2X 8th. Travis Martin, 10 tenths 9th. Lucas Hoytsmith, the low drag machine in 10th. I think you could hear in the background as they're catching Asher and Beach. They're only about 3 seconds ahead. That's Zakir Wolfenbarger looking back off his back bumper. Got a whole teammate bumper right in his face. And there's the view from Andrew Beach, 22nd, looking back at the field. You can just see him at the top of the screen. They'll be catching up in a hurry. Beach and Asher trying to get away from the pack, but the pack is coming in a hurry.
On the apron on the back stretch.
Heard him say he's going to stay on the apron. Beach is staying on the track. Asher gone to the apron. Beach is going to keep it at the top. Field's going to work their way through. Mullins, meanwhile. Oh, it's getting tight with TJ Floyd. Everyone making it by Beach. Beach going to try to hang on to the draft here. And get 20 to go. Asher did not hang on to the field. Beach might. Clifford gotten alongside TJ Floyd at one point, but
Heading in.
going with the lap truck fell back a bit. Everyone can make it from here, and you hear the first pit call. I believe that may have been the 15 of Scherrer. Here comes Daddy Dave, Lucas Hoytsma, Quinn Newton, so low drag trucks. Dave's locking it up to the line. Father and son there, Lucas and Dave Hoytsma, along with Quinn Newton in the 88, make their final stops. Should be fuel only. Don't really need tires here. Quinn Newton 10-second stop. Dave Hoytsma 10-second stop. Lucas Hoytsma 10-second stop. So they should get out together. And they do. All lined up nose to tail. They should get a real good draft going like that. When do the Shine trucks decide to pit? So got 10 Tents out there. You got C2X out there. You got the Wanted Goons team out there. A lot of teamwork goes into these super speedway style races. You can see the outside line starting to try to get low. And Cliff and Ian are still up there, but behind them, they lost a lot of their help. A bit of a gap back to Benke, and I believe that's Clapper Newell. Low drag trucks all hooked up nose to tail. They are 45 seconds behind our leader. Leader's running 47-second laps, so pretty close. Just ahead of this group that's still in lead lap. See, going through the tri-oval as that group was going into turn 1. That group's actually losing time to the leader, so I kind of would have expected them to hook up nose to tail and really start shoving and make up some ground, but I think Brad Wilson knows what they're trying and has put the back bumper to Wolfenbarger and is pushing him for all he's worth, dragging the rest of the field with him. It's basically a push fest between the two different lead groups here. The 32 and 51 trying to push for all they're worth to be faster than that second group that already pit. Any skill issues, chat? There have been a few. What up, Gold? Now we have a big group of trucks coming down the pit lane. Looks like 10 Tenths has decided it is time, so we can't really see from that angle, but they are down there. 10 Tenths squad, Margison, JR Deal, Corey Deal, Mike Edwards, John Brown is pit, the Wanted Goons pit, Neckrich, Bechtel on the pit lane. Most of them are going to come out together. Matt Benke might not be able to keep up here. JR Deal, Corey Deal arguing over who came off the pit road first there. It always cold. Lead packs down to 7 trucks. 7 trucks still to make their final pit stop. We'll see where that group of trucks comes out, as there is Hoytsma and Newton. That Benke's going to lose the lead pack for sure. This group's trying to catch the other trucks that came off the pit lane. They're going to catch up to the back end of the field. Check in on the front end of the group. You see the gap back to the trucks overtaking on the outside line as they all come back together here with 13 to go. See if we get any pit stops this time by. Everyone stays together. That first group took 2 tires. Hoytsma Lucas, Hoytsma Dave, and Newton Quinn. They all took 2 tires, 10-second stops for them. Everyone else on that 10-10 stop was fuel only for this pack. So all these machines here, Edwards, Brown, Bechtel, Margison, Deal, Scherer, Neckrich, all fuel stops. Neckrich is going to have to jump in with the low drag trucks, try to keep up. He drops down in front of Travis Martin. Martin didn't keep up with his 10-10s crew. I think Martin may have taken tires. He has a 11.1 second stop. He may have taken 2 tires there. And here comes our leaders, not far behind. They do still have to pit. Here comes the 37, Cliff Mullins. I believe he's bringing Ian Montrose with him, the 2 C2X machines. They hit the pit lane together. That'll leave 5 trucks in the lead pack, including 3 trucks that don't have teammates this race. TJ Floyd, Casey Graves, and Jeremy Clapper Newell. In the case of Graves, at least, they do have a team. They just don't have any of them running this truck race with them. And there is your leader at 28 laps. Will the 499 stay out? Because they can go
I'm gonna be petting as well.
a little longer, but they probably need to pit here for the draft reasoning.
49 going.
TJ Floyd coming down. Haven't heard from the 499. We'll see what happens. Clapper's going to stay out and lose the draft. Matt Banky behind him might help him, but Casey Graves making the smart play, pitting with the other 3. TJ Floyd also the smart move, probably sticking with the Shenandoah Shine crew. Now it's all about where do they come out. Obviously, Jeremy Clapper Newell is still your leader, so they make their way around Asherbrenner. Asherbrenner makes their way around them. And here comes Mike Edwards to lead the pack. Around Cliff Mullins. 10-10 crew surges ahead of all the trucks that have completed their stop. They're going to work their way around Asherbrenner. Bechtel's become an honorary 10-10 truck at the moment. See the 59 lodged right in the middle of all this. Brad Wilson, Wolfenbarger making their way off the pit lane. They took 2 tires, it looks like also. TJ Floyd fuel only, as was Casey Graves. Graves might be able to hang on to this lead pack. We'll see. Here they come down the backstretch. Trucks on the left side at full speed, trucks on the right not at full speed. Asherbrenner just bails out of it down there. I think Graves is going to be at least close to this lead pack. Scherer is going to make his way around the outside. Graves is going to try and tag on here. Here comes Mullins. See if he goes around. He's going to go outside. Here comes the 1 truck back to the pit lane. Ian Montrose must have picked up a penalty. The 1 heads back to the pit lane. Checking on Andrew Beach. There he is. Still out there working, soldiering on. William Asherbrenner onto the pit lane. Clapper Newell still has to pit. He has Matt Benke pushing him, but the lap times he's putting in, he's only running 48.5. He's losing over a second a lap to that lead pack with this little draft he's got going on. That is not going to help him at all. And the battle will come from here. This will be, your winner will come out of this pack right here. That's 17 trucks deep, as long as TJ Floyd is close enough to have the draft. Pretty sure he's got the draft, just barely. And this group will all accordion back together. As long as they don't side draft one another and lose the draft. The Shenandoah Shine trucks swap back there. Be fun to see if they can make their way up from the back. They'll be 12th and 13th. Going to have to fight their way all the way up. Be 11th after Clapper Newell's pit stop. This is your lead pack. Mike Edwards, Cody Brown, Carson Bechtel, Zach Margison, Corey Deal, JR Deal, Jeremy Scherer, Cliff Mullins. Then you got a bit of a gap back to Casey Graves. And then TJ Floyd struggling, trying to hang on to that draft. I don't think he's got it. And so the Shenandoah Shine trucks have decided to sort him out. Lucas Hoytsman's going to ride the coattails of the Shine trucks. Now he's going to jump behind TJ. I don't know what that's quite about, but Shine trucks clear TJ. They all get in line again. Now they have the 1 of Montrose in between. Montrose a lap truck now. Shine's going to student body right and sort their way around the 1. Montrose way up off the bottom, making it a little more difficult. TJ Floyd's going to file suit. And they've caught the back of this lead pack. So everyone's bunched back up again. Now the race is on. See, Margison outside Bechtel trying to shift him out. The 10-10 crew's trying to sort out the one wanted Goons truck. Cliff Mullins filling the gap. The 10-10's left. He's moving his way right on up to the back bumper of Bechtel. And it's picking up a ton of spots along the way. And now is when you start to see the accidents maybe happen as we get 3 wide. Trucks shifting every which way. You see Cody Brown. Oh my goodness! Ian Montrose, Lucas Hoisma barely hang on to it.
Go high. Alright, we're good.
Lucas does a great job not coming back and killing everybody.
Just check up. Don't worry about it, mate.
3 wide in full effect up towards the front. Corey Deal, JR Deal, and the 15 Scherer all at the top.
They'll like just stop in front of me.
10-10's team leading all 3 rows. The Shine guys, nowhere to go, stuck in there in the middle. Surrounded by 10-10s plus Carson Bechtel. Teammates Mike Edwards, Cody Brown leading the inside, then Margison leads the middle, and teammates Corey and JR Deal with Jeremy Scherer all on the 3rd line. TJ Floyd, Cliff Mullins down there on the inside. Corey Deal tucks in behind Wilson. One of the Shine trucks trying to get outside Margison. Margison tries to block him. Block goes bad. Margison gets turned. Bechtel's in it. The 51 to 32. That was Corey Deal going up and over.
And you're a joke.
Margison bad block and does not pay off as half the field now wrecks. I think Corey Deal went up and over. Essence definitely did.
Perfect race, man. You're a joke.
By y'all, you mean your teammate with a bad block? And Corey Deal goes flippy, 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 flippy. Let's go back and look at the 55 to make sure I am saying the right thing. It's hard to say.
Gotta get around me here, JR.
That one's hard to say. Margison definitely comes up 2 block, but I think the contact is after the block. It's interesting. Very interesting. Chat, make your calls, because I don't want to call that one. See the 32 looking high. Wants to go high. He's trying to get on the outside. Margison's going to come up and try to block him, and then the contact happens.
You're all good, bro. That shit hurt. I had my fucking right hand in my wheel when it spun around.
Don't put your hand in the wheel. Rule number 1 of direct drives. Don't do it. One more time. One more time. He looked like he got out of shape blocking him. Like the way he cut his wheel got his truck upset. And then the contact happens. At very least, I don't think that truck was lifting for anything. At very least. Well, let's go ask. Zach, DG, got a copy?
Don't even want to talk about it, so no point in asking.
Well, all right, we won't talk about it. How great is your team?
They're the best team ever, and no one can keep my mind different. So.
10-4. Well, sorry you got caught up in that, and well, hopefully it'll go better here towards the end.
Yeah.
Zach Margison not going to give us a soundbite, but we'll go talk to the 32 because I know he'll let me to ask questions. Garrett, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right, bud, what happened there from your perspective?
Well, I had a run, 5 laps to go high, and I got the outside call, and as he tried to go to the block, Bradley's like, go middle. So I'm like, nah, I can't go middle, so I'm gonna stay in top. And then he just kept coming up, it looked like to me, and then just got hooked him into the wall when he was coming up. But I don't know. I feel like from your perspective, that's
Sure. 10-4. All right, well, good luck.
Yeah, we'll be going to this field here hopefully.
Wolfenbarger says he's going to come up to the field from 13th with 3 laps to go. That's quite a tall order. Looks like we've lost the machines of Asherbanner, Bechtel, and Corey Deal. Those machines all extended stays on the pit lane. Andrew Beach 1 lap down, but has a brand new truck. He's hoping for a little more carnage, get back on the lead lap. Then 18 trucks on the lead lap. Montrose Margison, Scherer Hoitzma, Wilson Wolfenbarger, Benke Neckrich, Clapper Newell Newton, Martin Hoitzma of the Dave Persuasion, Floyd Graves, Mullins, J.R. Deal, Corey Brown, and Mike Edwards. Michael.
Hi.
You good to make it to the end now? You got all the wrecks out of the system?
Hopefully.
All right, we'll see how it all shakes out. Good luck to you. And what's the plan? You going to try to work with your teammates on the inside, work with your teammates on the outside? Where are you going?
The plan is just to get Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Poe, and Lala to victory lane. So that's the plan.
Yeah, I've been there.
Just gonna go fast and eat.
Eat Teletubbies?
At least I think it has anyway.
Gotta eat something tonight.
10-4. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mike Edwards in the 14.
I don't think it'll hurt you. It's just the door.
All right. Getting down to it. We're going to have a natural green-white checker here. 2-lap shootout to the end. If we get the white flag, that will be the official race. If we don't make it to the white flag, we'll line them up and rack them for a green-white checker, I do believe. I didn't read the announcement. Blame me. Bad at reading. Let me go look while we're still got time. Oh, man. It doesn't mention green-white checkers at all, so I'm going to guess it's 3 because that's the standard, but you never know. Good luck, everybody. Pace truck's out of the way, and the Silverado moves out of the way so that the Silverado can pass the Silverado, and all the Silverados can race the Silverados for the Silverado win here. Edwards, Brown, J.R. Deal on the front row, getting the jump here. Mikey counted them down, but the bad thing is Cody stayed to their inside, so they couldn't get lined up. Now the third lane's going to get a run. Casey Graves jumps to the outside. Travis Martin, though, is a teammate to the trucks in the middle, so he's not going to go with Graves. Graves left out alone. 10-10 screw pushing through the middle. Cody Brown holding up the inside line. Top lane has no help. Now the 32 has gone all the way to the top, and he is making some hay. He's made up a ton of ground. John Neckrich in the middle. There's Clapper Duel, the 99. Now would be a good time for one of those trucks to take the outside line lead, but they haven't. Casey Graves going to power by. We get the white flag, so this will end it no matter what happens. Someone's winning this lap. 32's in the wall. They're going to go 4 wide. Are they going to survive the 4 wide? Travis Martin's bouncing off people. Travis Martin's turned around. Back part of the pack is all wadded up, but we're still green up front. Casey Graves leads out in front of 14 of Edwards. 37's getting a turn from TJ Floyd. He's not going to be happy about that. Mike Edwards pushing Casey Graves. Mike drops down behind Cody Brown. Cody Brown's now getting the push in the Mountain Dew truck. Can they make it back to the line? There goes Lucas Hoytsma out of control. Here goes Mike Edwards to the inside of Cody Brown. He's going to wreck him. Mike Edwards wrecks his teammate. And I believe TJ Floyd may have won that race. I couldn't tell because a lot happened at the line. But I think TJ Floyd won that race. Mike Edwards. Different team, same result. Wrecks his teammate and blows the win. I'm pretty sure the 49 gets there first. We got to have a better shot.
Pretty wild.
Gotta have a better shot. hard to tell here. It doesn't go step by step, which is frustrating. Let's go to 1/16 and a replay. Oh, that's so slow. Maybe we can find a better camera angle while we wait. There we go. Here you go. Mike Edwards completely wrecks his teammate, something he's known to do. And yes, TJ Floyd is going to win this race. Casey Graves second, Mike Edwards third, JR Deal fourth, and Cody Brown your top 5. Wow. One more time across. Oh man, it's so slow back there. But that was crazy. What a finish. TJ Floyd is your winner. He better get in chat. Let's find the 49. TJ, get in chat.
Good win, I guess.
Here's TJ.
I didn't mean to turn you there, Dave. I'm sorry. I just can't.
TJ, DG in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, man.
Well, what a way to win a race. Holy crap. First of all, what happened with you and Cliff coming down on that last lap?
Honestly, I have no idea. I apologize to him. I did not realize I was going to wreck him. I think I was just pushing him too hard, and I kind of lifted his rear tires off, but that was definitely not intentional at all. I was just trying to push him. Everyone was bouncing off of each other, so I really have no idea. He has every right to be mad at me, though, because I would be mad at me if that was me who did it to me.
10-4. Well, you're going to come away in the record books as the winner here, just like Austin Dillon. You got the Friends, Family, and Sponsor shout-outs here for your win?
Well, I don't want to say I was like a Austin Dillon. I think I was more like a Denny Hamlin that somehow ended up winning it. But, yeah, I just appreciate you guys for putting on the show here, and my wife for letting me race. Definitely appreciate it. And I heard you asking about the truck. It's basically like a Warthog paint scheme, military paint scheme. So that's basically what it was there.
I know we got a guy in here called William Asherbrenner who has Warthog Racing, right?
I had no idea.
Yeah, and it's based on that. So there you go. Maybe chat with him. Maybe you'll find a teammate. All right, bud. Well, congrats on the strong run there and getting the win tonight. Got the Friends, Family, and Sponsor shout-outs. I know you mentioned a couple already.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Appreciate everybody for racing me clean there. And once again, Cliff, if you can hear me, I do apologize.
10-4. All right, bud. Get on out of here and celebrate your win.
I appreciate it. Have a good one. Thanks.
TJ Floyd. Then we go find our second place finisher, the 4 of Casey Graves. Casey, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, that was one hell of a finish, and somehow you got across the line second. Take us through the finish with your perspective.
Oh, honestly, I got to thank Garrett for saving me and pushing me up to the lead. I wanted to stay with him, but he ended up getting in the wall, and then I had to ditch. Luckily, I was clear, and then when Michael got behind me and pushed me, it just kind of knocked me sideways. And I kind of got lucky. I think if I hadn't hit him coming to the line, I may have won, but it just, all hell broke loose. I just, what I could get.
Are you surprised Mikey got into his own teammate for the win?
No, I mean, it was so hard. Like, the way the wind was, the cars were just all over the place. If you got behind somebody, especially if you had like 3 in a line, they just started getting all tail happy. So, I mean, I'm not surprised, but it was fun.
Well, congrats on your strong second place run. Looks like you've been having a lot of fun with this past couple of weeks. And I don't know, you got anything to say to all the people out there that may be considering joining us?
Oh, if you're considering joining, just come race. It's fun. I mean, we had a really good race tonight. Only, 3 or 4 yellows, or maybe 5. But, I mean, racing's been clean, so fun.
10-4. Congrats on that strong second place run. Hit us with your friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs.
Just all the boys over at True Speed, and I gotta thank Garrett for the push, obviously. I don't know where I would have ended up had he not come to the top and pushed me. I don't know.
10-4.
And of course, you guys for putting it on.
Well, we appreciate you racing with us, bringing all your friends over, and hopefully we'll see you in some more stuff here soon.
All right, thank you.
That is Casey Graves in the 4. See if we can find the 14, Mike Edwards, down in his 10/10ths chat. This waiting room looks weird.
Hi.
Hi. Well, you did it again.
Yep.
How mad are they at you?
Yep.
When are you going to learn, Mikey?
Yep.
So that's basically saying he's never going to change. Okay. Well, you got third still, upside down and crashing across the line. It's kind of impressive, really. And congrats on the strong run tonight. You got your friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us?
Just the Teletubbies.
Shout out to the Teletubbies. There you go. Not even your team. All right. Good luck in the next event. Get out of here. Keep being you, Mikey.
Thank you.
Never disappoints. All right. TJ Floyd, your winner tonight. Let's look at our final results. Obviously, second, Casey Graves. Third, Mike Edwards. And then JRDO, Cody Brown picking up top fives. Cliff Mullins, Garrett Wolfenbarger, Quinn Newton, John Neckrich, and Dave Hoytsma, your top 10. Page 2, Brad Wilson, Ian Montrose, Zach Margerson, Jeremy Clapper Newell, Matt Benke, Travis Martin, Jeremy Shearer, Lucas Hoytsma, Andrew Beach, and Carson Bechtel. And the final page, Corey Deal, Will Ashbrander, Kenny Frisbie, Bill Rivard, and Ashen Tackwell. That's going to do it from Daytona Beach, Florida. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Thank you all so very much for being here. Let's go ahead and run through our what do they call it? Sponsors, that's the word. And get the bills paid so we can get on out of here and enjoy our Thursday nights. We have Wild Horse Broadcasting do our Monday night ARCA series. Footwear Screen Printing does our Tuesday night Dirt Street stocks. Appreciate both of them hopping on board and helping us out. Arc Music does our awesome Xfinity series on Tuesdays. Then 712 Breaks, I said it correctly. They're over on Whatnot. Check them out. They do a bunch of pack breaks so you can get some really cool cards from them. Wannagoons, Kenny Frisbie and Company put on our truck series that you just watched here tonight. We'll be back in the regular trucks next week. The DGS Paint and Designs crew puts on the GT3 series for us Friday. Golden Eagle Shirt puts on that awesome Super Speedway series. And Labor 12, cool rock band out of Lubbock, Texas. If you haven't checked them out yet, please do go. They put on our IndyCar series, Spit and Venom podcast. You can get it on your Spotify. Check them out. They do our late model stocks and street stocks. It's a bunch of sim racing talk plus a bunch of shit talk about the stuff that happens at SRL. It's a good time. And our final shout out to CTC Race Network that puts on our Cup and IndyCar series. Thanks, Lucas and company, for that. Appreciate all of you being here tonight. We're going to look at the replays once we get off the YouTube. So if you want to check that out, head on over to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/DGSwiss. Thank you once again. We appreciate you being here, and we'll see you in the next race. And that will wrap up our YouTube. Now we're just Twitch stream. We can turn the tunes back on, relax.